Alright, welcome back to Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider Review Episode 3. We pick it left off last episode where the guy in the convenience store transforms into a shocker combat man, who proceeds to take the guy who grabbed wrist of and basically throw him in the ceiling, drops back down. So then, of course, basically Tojima and Yuriko see each other, and of course see Tojima where he puts in the camera mask, like, oh yeah, I'm a Kamen Rider. And he's like, oh yeah, you're the guy with the mask, like, and you're that woman. When, of course, he just changes right in front of him, because that's what she does. And they go to the convenience store, and then they attack the shocker combat men. Before I continue here, Taco never encountered Shocker. It was mostly but Black Satan and the Denza army. And she proceeds to try to give the combat man a German suplex. And then Tojima knocks him with a rider kick. Like, oh, that was quick. And then we have the man who becomes basically Man Spider from Shocker. And then the guy leaves. The fake Shock King disappears. And then Yuriko and Tojima just go to a diner. Yes, a nearby diner. To discuss some stuff. Mention the real names. The fact they have some knowledge about Kamen Rider, though hers is basically stronger, his is basically the original series. And then we have the manager of the restaurant come by, who is very interested in what they're talking about, because basically overhears it and mentions, oh yeah, he actually met that very same combat shockerman several years prior to Vince's show. We had this fruit garden, everything was good, and then we have some gangsters who were hired by the neighbors who apparently thought that the garden stank. For reasons, it's a garden. And he ate the fruit, and then he proceeds to transform right in front of him and proceed to beat him up, and then he blows the place up, and of course they all leave. And then afterwards, like, he's like, oh, even though you're a beauty, I have a girlfriend who's also beautiful too, and of course knows that about Yuriko because she's hot. And then we see his girlfriend, Yurchio, who thinks that possibly he might be cheating, but no. It's perfectly fine. They're just chatting. And then she proceeds to confront Yuriko at the school, and the kid who basically has a thing for Yuriko. Of course, basically she's very much amused with the fact that he has feelings for her. And then he sort of follows her to a PE storage locker, where she's there with, of course, Yurchio. And you probably think, two girls locked in are basically in this room together. Are these two gonna do it? No. Where she's like, okay, because apparently he is says like about Shocker, and then she just transforms into a Shocker combat woman right in front of her. End of the episode. Unlike the previous two episodes, which had a post-credit scene debuting a brand new character. Though we do kind of have a new character, shows some post-credit in the during the credits, during the preview. Well, apparently we're gonna get a guy who thinks he's basically Kamen Rider V3. Yep, we're getting this guy next week. Yep, apparently. But otherwise, though, great episode, and came up for the next episode, which will air next week. And also, I added this to the Sunday view schedule, not Saturday, because I did not want to have a lot more than I wanted to. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, notifications. Let's see that for there. Next up, basically, is going to be One Piece. Okay, next video. Bye.